In this tutorial, I will show you numbers formatting techniques that will control how numbers are displayed in Excel. They will change how a number looks without changing any data. So here we have these numbers and we don't know what they are. Maybe they are in dollars, in euros, in pounds. So we need to add a currency sign next to each number. So let's select them. And if you want to add this totals row to the selection, we hold on the Control key and drag over this number to add to the selection. Now we go to the Home tab, to this number section, and we click on this dollar sign. So as you can see, this will add a dollar sign next to each number. Moreover, it will show 2 decimal places for each number. And if you want to decrease the number of decimal places, so let's select them again and go to the number section here. You can see these 2 buttons. So if we click on this right button, it will show fewer decimal places. So let's click, and now the decimal places will disappear. Moreover, when clicking on the dollar sign, it will add a comma, and this comma acts as a thousandths separator. Okay. Now in column F we have percentage, and this is not showing as percentage. So for example, for the housing expense we have 0.33. That means the housing expense contributes 33% to the grand total. So let's try to display them as percentage. So we select all these cells with the total and go to the number section in the Home tab and click on this percent sign. Okay, so now we have 33%, 11%, 7%, etc. And we can always show additional decimal places. So let's select these numbers, go to the number section, and click on this button that will increase the number of decimal places. Okay, so now we know how to format some numbers. Let's see the dates here. So we select cell B22. So this is the creation date of this worksheet, which is September 7, 2020. And the next date is the current date, and it is displayed using the today's function. And this date will be updated whenever we open the worksheet on different date, for example. Now in cell B24 we have both the dates and times displayed together using the now function. And the now function, of course, will update these values whenever the date or the time are changing. Okay, so let's try to format cell B22. We select cell B22, go to the number section in the Home tab, and you can see this little arrow here at the corner. So let's click on it, and it will open a Format Cells dialog box with the date category pre-selected. And here in the Type section, we can choose any format for the date that we want. So let's choose this format, and in the sample box it will display the current date as per this selected format. So it will read September 7, 2020. So let's click on OK. And if we want to repeat the same format for cell B23, so instead of just repeating the process for cell B23, we keep cell B22 selected, we go to the clipboard section in the Home tab, and we click on Format Painter. Then we click on cell B23. So this will copy the format from cell B22 and will apply it on cell B23. And since the dates here will be treated as text instead of numbers, so let's select all these dates, go to the alignment section in the Home tab, and click on Align Left. So they are aligned to the left. Now the last cell, B24, it is showing the dates and times together. So maybe when converted to text, this will need more space. So we will select all these 3 cells, go to the alignment section in the Home tab, and click on Merge and Center. So this will combine all these 3 cells into one cell. and will center also the text in the middle of this cell. Now let's click on align left to align to the left. Okay, now we can open the format cells dialog box by holding the control key and pressing on 1 on the keyboard. So we will be in the custom format category, and let's delete this text here in the type box. So when we delete this text in the sample box, it will show a number, and in fact Excel will store dates as sequential number and will consider January 1, 1990 as day number 1. So this current day will be the number 44,084, and this decimal places here next to the to this number are related to the time of this day. Okay, so let's ignore this for the moment and type here the letter M. So when we type M, it will show in the sample the number 9, which corresponds to September, the 9th month of the year. Now if we type another M, it will add a 0 next to the 9, and a third M will write September in abbreviated form. Now a fourth M will write the whole word September. Now let's add a space and type in D. So here when we type in D, it will show 10, since this number is composed of 2 integers. So it doesn't matter if we type D or 2 Ds. However, if we are like in September 8, 1 D will show the number 8, 2 Ds will show the number 08. Okay, now let's type in a comma, hit the space bar, and add 4 Ys to show the year. And if you want to say that we are in September 10, 2020, and add the time. So we hit the space bar, type in at, and let's try to display the time. So we type in double H to display the hour, a colon, and 2 M's to display the minutes, a column, and 2 S's to display the seconds. So let's hit the OK button here, and you can see that we read September 10, 2020 at 16:11:34. Now let's say we want to display this time as a 12 hours format instead of 24 hours format. So we hit Ctrl 1 to open the format cells dialog box, and here at the end of this text we hit the space bar, we type in AM/PM, and in the sample box it is already reading 04:11:34 PM. So this will be in 12 hours format. So now you know how to format numbers and dates. You can always open the format cells dialog box and experiment with different categories and different formatting styles, and I'm sure you will find some interesting things that will help you formatting when working on your Excel project.